Hi, I'm Emmanuel Cohen from Armadillo, and we're here at RegTech, and really good day so far. Excellent exhibition, and we're really pleased to be here to talk to such a really quality level of people. We've been in the industry for 21 years. We celebrate 21 years of our online system on the web in 2 weeks' time, on the 3rd of June. And we're the oldest online system on the internet. And some say we were the first, and we're forefathers of the Shoreditch tech revolution. And we're now sort of moved out, and as you do when you start to succeed and grow. And we're supplying all sorts of data and reports as well on up to 350 million companies worldwide. And you can also get them instantly on an app and be anywhere in the world and get information from us on your clients. It's great, that's what we're all about. For instance, in the UK and Europe, we now have the fourth directive on money laundering that's come out. And what that does is a lot of change has happened within the tech market. So where before, for instance, a PEP, a politically exposed person, had to be somebody from overseas, a politician from overseas, now it can be anyone in your own country. So even a local councillor is a PEP, and every regulated business, that's banks, finance houses, accountants, lawyers, even jewelers and property companies have to check their clients, and if their clients are a politician of any kind, they have to do enhanced due diligence. And enhanced due diligence is not just on them, and a PEP is not just a politician. It's their mother, father, son, daughter, any close relative, any close friend is also a PEP, and everybody has to check into them to make sure that they've got all the documentation, that they're not basically doing money laundering, and they have to prepare all this information before they take the client on, and then also prepare it for the investigation, or let's say inspection, which often is an investigation into any company by the regulators. And that's what we do. We actually help prepare companies for the regulators. So we work with, from the very beginning, because we have a law firm as well, that can actually talk to a client and their clients and keep attorney-client confidentiality. So that allows us to collate information, keep information on behalf of our clients, on the banks, the accountancy firms. We can supply that information to them. Their money laundering reporting officer makes a decision on whether they want to take them on. And if they do, they pass the file back to us, and we do all the online data checking on their systems, through our systems. It's grown at a massive rate. And also there are loads of startups coming in who are basically covering programs that can access data systems like ours. I don't know how long they'll last because there's so many of them, but people like us who hold real data ultimately will be there long term. Okay. Well, the market's growing. It's growing at a massive rate because regulation has grown at a massive rate. So we're all in the real space, in the right space. This conference is at the right time. RegTech is the thing of the future. Certainly for the next few years as it grows, in time it'll settle as a market size, but at the moment it's still growing at a great rate. I think it's contact with market, it's people who are experts on and understanding what they're doing. Unfortunately, what you're doing is you're getting a lot of just pure software people coming who don't really understand the compliance industry. And you're talking like the full thing from FCA regulated to HMRC and listed regulatory authority. So it's people who understand that market. They're the ones that are going to still be around in 5 years' time. And also, blockchain is good technology, but it's got to extend further because the amount of data you can pass on to the transaction is not enough. You're going to have a lot of change in the cryptocurrency world because there was a period where people and the transactions were not regulated, or they didn't know who actually were behind the transactions. So you're going to have a problem with the cryptocurrencies, and then you'll find new cryptocurrencies that check out who they're actually working with. those are the ones that are going to be of value in 5 years' time. The current KYC data will grow. AI will be used a lot more to make things much quicker because the market's going to be so big. There aren't enough people. It's too expensive to check out everything continuously by people. So it'll be more AI-driven decisions, with higher level decisions being passed to humans.